What's up, fellow Power fans? My name is Pretty Girl Love Trap Content, where I cover power content as well as other shows. If you are new here, please like and subscribe. I will definitely appreciate it. But yes, you guys see the thumbnail. JP takes a bullet for Dmac. Is that possible? I believe it is. I feel like the writings are on the wall. And I'm going to explain exactly why I came to this conclusion, okay? Now, if you don't recall, which you should because you are watching the show, D-Mac killed a cop, then again, okay? Tommy had to send D-Mac away with, directions from your boy Diamond, okay? Diamond felt that D-Mac was a liability. Therefore, Tommy had to send D-Mac away to school, okay? Now, Tommy told Diamond that the situation with D-Mac was handled and that D-Mac is quote unquote gone, okay? Now, it's very vague when you say gone, but I feel that Diamond is under the impression that D-Mac is deceased, okay? So this serves as a problem because now we know that D-Mac is back in Chicago and in full effect. So I am a little concerned about this situation, okay? So let's get into my points in terms of why I feel that this may happen in terms of JP taking a bullet to save his son, D-Mac. Now, we all know Tommy is very unlucky when it comes to his loved ones, okay? He's always losing people. So I do feel that is on par with Power. And it's kind of tradition, if you would say, that Tommy loses a loved one. We lost Liliana, season 1 finale. We lost Ghost, season 6. So I do feel that Tommy may lose a loved one. It's definitely very possible, and it seems like it's kind of likely, that it will bring a little more realism to the situation because we can't have Tommy winning at everything, right? So I also feel that D-Mac, JP, and Kate, serves as liabilities in a sense for Tommy, okay? So I do feel that it is sort of poetic justice that the one lie that Diamond was told by Tommy to blow up in Tommy's face, right? Tommy told Diamond that D-Mac was quote unquote gone. Now you can argue that he didn't specify, but I really feel that Diamond is under the impression that D-Mac is deceased, okay? So I feel that this one lie, this huge lie that Diamond was told will result in the death of a loved one from Tommy, as well as the death of the coalition that Tommy was working so hard to put together, okay? I really do feel that way. So I also feel, my theory may be coming true based on the dialogue that D-Mac and JP had. There are a lot of things said, and D-Mac told JP, real fathers don't abandon their kids twice. And D-Mac, he was, very stern about this, but I also feel that he was being very bratty and very manipulative. He knew how to, pour on his father's heartstrings. And JP agreed, said, hey, I should have fought for you. And JP is, very, very apologetic. D-Mac also told him to stop apologizing to him and just fight for your son. That stuck out for me when he said, fight for your son. And the fact that he brought up, you abandoned me twice. Okay. So JP agreed and told D-Mac, do not go anywhere and do not do anything. Now, the question is, will D-Mac listen? Because he hasn't been listening thus far. So I feel like these direct orders from JP will be broken, okay? Now, dialogue between JP and his mom, Kate, also led me to the feeling that there may be an issue with JP dying, okay? Because JP made amends with Kate. I feel like, he's resolving their parental issues. Yes, it's going to be a struggle. It's been a struggle, but the fact that he really made amends with her made me very weary. And this is the first time that I feel that JP really took accountability in regards to his son, Darnell, aka Dmac. He said, I was an adult when I allowed or let Dmac's mother take him from me. So previously, Dmac kind of blamed it on everybody else, but this is the first time that I can personally recall that JP took accountability in his absence in Dmac's life, right? And then, the abandonment. So we mentioned twice a lot of the times, he said that was the first time leaving Dmac as a child. And the second time was allowing Tommy to take Dmac somewhere, i.e. the school that he was sent to, which I don't feel like that should count because we are hiding him we're hiding him for his safety, but we're just going to count it as 2 times that JP felt he should have stepped in and did more for his son. So that led me to the reason to believe that 3rd time's the charm. This 3rd time will be the final time that he will be able to prove himself and prove his love to his son, JP. JP also, told Kate, I want to be there for him. And I wasn't there for him twice. And I can't live with that. So when he said the word live, I don't know, you guys, it kind of, it kind of bothered me a little bit. So I really feel like this may be the writings on the wall. It was very eerie. And then the hug that JP and Kate shared felt very final. Kate assured JP that everything will be okay. And the way the camera panned to JP's face when he replied, I think so too, really was very telling to me, honestly. And then honestly, let's keep it real. There's not too much going on in terms of JP's storyline. He has a bar that was given by Tommy. He's not really there. He's mainly cleaning up at the house after Kate and, worrying about Dmac. So honestly, if we had to choose one of the 3 family members, I think JP would be the first to go. Now, if you want to get into the possibilities on how he may save Darnell / Dmac's life, I feel like Dmac will not listen. He probably will leave the house and disobey his father's orders, or Marshall may run his mouth or slip up that Dmac is back. Because now we see that Marshall has been around Diamond a lot. He's doing more and is involved more in CBI. So that is a possibility as well. Or we may find out or see Kate luring Dmac out of the house, because we know we've seen previously that Kate has, disobeyed Tommy's orders and allowed Dmac to see the girl that he was liking. So I don't know. I feel like Kate may not listen to JP's instructions as well, because he instructed her do not go find Dmac. And she immediately stated, I'm going to talk to Tommy, meaning that she's not really caring about these instructions at all. She wants to see her grandson. So I'm a little concerned about that, guys. Let me know what you think. At the end of the day, this is power, where disobedience, deception, and dishonesty is the name of the game and the cause of consequences. We see the first lie, Tommy telling Diamond that Dmac is gone. We see Tommy giving Dmac instructions not to leave the school, which he did. Tommy gave JP instructions not to tell Kate about Dmac. Of course, that was broken. And then we also see JP tell Kate, do not go seek out Dmac. And then JP also gave Dmac instructions to stay where he is. So if we're going based on trend, nobody is going to listen to the instructions or the directions that they were given from said person. At the end of the day, this is power. It's what makes it spicy. But this will all result in a fatal consequence. And I feel that JP will be the consequence. Now that takes an interesting spin, because if JP actually takes a bullet for Dmac and ends up dying and saving his son's life, it would be sad because we will see Tommy lose yet another brother. Of course, I consider Ghost his, brother as well, not necessarily blood, but they are brothers nonetheless. I'm also concerned about Kate's sobriety, how that would turn out. And D-Mac's guilt, how, that will affect him. Will he go the straight and narrow route, or would he, delve more into being a quote unquote gangster? Okay. And then Tommy, would he be pushed more into fatherhood? Would that change his perspective on the game? If D-Mac makes it, I don't know. And if Diamond intervenes in, D-Mac's situation, would that start a war with Tommy and Diamond and CBI? Or would Tommy just let it go as straight street justice? So there's a lot of things to think of in regards to my theory / prediction of the Force, Power Book for Force season 2 finale. Let me know what you think, guys. I will love your input. If you are not subscribed, please do so. I cover all the power content shows as well as other shows as well. Please like the video and enjoy the rest of your day. Toodles.